Hey there guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIII. In the last episode, Snow returned and helped out Lightning and Hope. And now the party consists of Snow and Hope. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go ahead and remove that tungsten bangle off of Snow. And whenever you're ready, go ahead and continue along the path to the event marker where you can drop down. And then keep going through the tunnel.
You've changed, haven't you? Seems like you've toughened up.
I'm a lessee. I had to.
Yeah, the only ones that ought to be fighting the army are us dumb grown-ups.
You think it's stupid to fight?
It is if you get killed. Anyway, just lay low. Let the dummies duke it out. The army's no match for Nora, right?
He was smiling.
It's me. What's up?
You damn well know what's up!
Why haven't you called in?
Sorry, slipped my mind.
Right. What's your status?
Great, great. Hope's great too. Are you all right?
I'm great, you're great, everybody's great. Reunion time. Figure out a rendezvous point. Don't sweat it. That line's hyper-encrypted.
Hey, sis. Is that you?
I'm not your sister.
This city's under our jurisdiction. We're the ones defending it. We should have a say in what's done to protect it.
Attention all units. Ignore all fire zone restrictions. Fire at will.
What?
Whatever it takes to kill the lessee. Over.
Whatever it takes! You want to start a war in the streets? Civilians are still evacuating. The collateral we're talking about is unacceptable. You don't know what it's like out there!
You don't understand why we're here. Who do you think it is? Terrified of Pulse and begging us to kill the lessee. It's not the Sanctum. It's not us. It's the people.
We'll meet at Hope's place. Felix Heights, 35A.
Right. See you there. Tell Fang hey.
Take care of Hope.
All over it. And I'll tell you more about Sarah when we meet up. I found out she can turn back. There's still hope.
Snow, listen to me. It's about Hope. His mother
Lightning,
was...
It's me.
Hope? Hope! Answer me! Hope!
Yelling doesn't fix it. It's called interference. You can chit-chat when we get there. I've got point. You fall in behind. And see if you can't cool off that head of yours.
Alright, so after the scene, you'll be in control of Fang and Lightning, with Fang as the leader. So Fang is the last character you'll find yourself meeting up with in the Final Fantasy series. And personally, I think that Fang is the best commando you can have. She farly outweighs everyone else when it comes to strength. Her HP isn't that high. I mean, it's higher than most people, but it's not the highest. but it's mainly her strength and her commando abilities making Fang a far better commando than Lightning. So this is why I said you might want to start investing some Crystarium points into Lightning's Ravager role, because she's going to take the back seat as a commando from now on. In some parties where there's Lightning only, of course she's going to be the commando, but Lightning is a really good Ravager as well. So we're going to let Fang take over the commando role, and Lightning's going to start progressing as a Ravager. So let's go ahead and finish up Lightning's commando role. Once you have her commando role maxed out, let's start working on the Ravager. And that's all we can do right now. However, you can start investing some Crystarium points into Fang. Now notice how Fang doesn't have the amount of CP as Snow, and that's primarily because we haven't met Fang yet and used her in battle. So from now on, she's going to start gaining CP equally to the rest of the characters. We just got her so late, but she makes up for it because she's already a level 2 in Commando, Sentinel, and Saboteur. And yes, Fang has the Sentinel role, making her a very good Sentinel as well. So from now on, it's not what you should do. I'm not trying to tell you guys how to play again, but if you want my opinion, I highly suggest to include Fang in all of your parties whenever you can, because like I said, she's the best commando and she's a Sentinel, so makes it really, really useful. So the first thing we're going to start advancing is her commando role. Make sure you get the launch ability and the smite ability, and even the adrenaline ability, because as you already know, launch and smite are very useful, and so is adrenaline. It boosts your strength and magic when HP is high, making you even stronger. Alright, so that's all we can do for Fang right now. Let's go ahead and get some equipment on her. I would go with the Tungsten Bangle, which is why we removed it off Snow earlier, which will boost her HP up to 940, which isn't bad. And finally, let's set up some Paradigms. And that looks about right for now. Alright, so now that we have everything taken care of there, let's go ahead and continue along the path. You'll find a save point just ahead if you want to save your game. And in the wide open area, let's start murking out enemies.
Bring it on. Alright, so if you want, another option is to remove the power wristband off Lightning and put it onto Fang. But I'm just going to roll with the setup we have already. But that will slightly increase Fang's physical attack and strength, making her a little bit better as a commando. Alright, so we forgot to set up one more paradigm. If you want, you can set up the paradigm commando. So once you boost enemy stagger percentage, you can switch to double commandos, which will seriously hack away at their HP. Alright, so after taking out the Orion enemy, go ahead and take out the final remaining enemies that stand in your path.
Bring it on.
Alright, so that's it for now. I know you guys are excited to keep using this new character, well at least I am. So go ahead and continue to the destination marker.
Who are you?
Where do I start? I've got a few screws loose, but I'm a LaCie, same as you.
Hmm?
Difference being, I wasn't born on Cocoon.
What?
I'm from Grand Pulse, the world below you all hate so much. My partner and I turned to crystal there and gone to sleep. But when we came around, here we were. The reason Cocoon's in such an uproar is the same reason you're here now. Vanille and I woke up.
Evacuation protocol. You will be moved to a secure location.
The Sanctum follows Foul C orders. It's not just after LaCie. They'll target civilians and purge everyone who's a threat.
And more innocents get killed.
You can't take the blame for that.
Someone has to.
We can still save them. We let loose and bring the army to us.
Draw their fire?
I'm supposed to protect you. I can't let this happen.
These army guys
It's a tough call, that's for sure. Only one choice, I guess. Try to save everyone. So, Hope, are you with me on this? You just need to look out for yourself.
Alright, so after the scene, you'll be back in control of Snow and Hope, with Snow as the party leader. Let's go ahead and put a silver bangle onto Snow, and that'll boost his HP up a little bit. Right ahead of you is a save point if you want to save your game. Before you head on, turn around and check behind you for a treasure ball. This contains 4 holy waters. Then go ahead and take out the soldiers that are just lounging in the civilian plaza.
Nothing to worry about!
Alright, after taking them out, go ahead and head forward and up the steps. And the path will split. Go ahead and take the right path and murk out the enemies in the corner. Alright, so after taking them out, go ahead and turn around and look for a pathway. It's right here on the corner. Here you can jump up to the area ahead. And if you follow the stairs up, at the end, just around the corner, you'll find a very hidden treasure ball. Go ahead and open this up for 2 incentive chips. Now, incentive chips are very useful, and they're not useful for crafting. You can find them under the component section. And if you look at their description, it says bonus credit used for military incentives can be sold for a premium. So these incentive chips can be sold at a shop for lots of cash, $2,500 per incentive chip. So you're going to want to gather as many of these as possible, and you can sell them in order to make money. Because I'm pretty sure you guys have figured out that money's pretty hard to come by in this game. So you can find incentive chips and treasure balls, and certain enemy soldiers drop them. That and these things called credit chips, but credit chips aren't worth as much. They're only worth 500. Incentive chips are worth 2,500. So you're going to want to gather as many of them as possible in order to sell them to really make some money. And there's a special spot coming up that you can grind, and the drop rate for incentive chips are pretty high. So if you want to spend like 30 to 45 minutes fighting soldiers for incentive chips, you can. And you can get like 40 or 50 of them and then sell them all for 2,500 and make 100,000. So I'm going to tell you when that opportunity arises, and you should definitely do it, because like I said, coming by money is very, very scarce in this game. So I'll let you know when to grind out, but for now you at least have 2 of them. You can sell them for 5,000, and that'll give you a little bit of money in your pocket, or you can hold on to them and keep gathering more and then sell them all at one time for a big amount of cash. So after you got that treasure ball, go ahead and continue along the lower path. Here you'll fight some more soldiers.
Wrapped up and ready!
Alright, after you take care of them, go ahead and continue along the path and take a left and head up some more stairs. When the path splits, go ahead and take the lower path and take care of the enemies.
Wrapped up and ready! How about this? How about this?
Alright, so after taking care of them, if you keep following the path, ahead you'll see a save point.
Citizens, a state of emergency has been declared.
And to the left you'll find a treasure ball
Military operations will be commencing within this
containing
area.
a guardian armlet, which is critical protect.
A mandatory citywide evacuation.
So go ahead and save at the save point.
Remain calm and proceed as directed by security force personnel.
And that's going to conclude this episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIII.
Alert the nearest uniformed soldier.
See you guys on the next time. See you guys next time where we continue further into the city of Palampolum.